Okay, all right, we're in it. It's gonna be a quick session today. I just got a new keyboard that I want to test out. It feels so good. So good. I'm going from clicky switches to linear, and it is smooth as butter, feeling good. Now I'm making dinner, so I'm a little distracted. And I've got my daughter. So I'm gonna try and get a few things going here. I think this should be running. I need to look at how they handle this. I don't know what that is. That's like a custom. That looks pretty good though. Just trying to get ideas. I want to rework my main menu. I think. Before we do that, let's get the we need to get item quantities printing out. So what would be a good way to do that? We need I think this needs to become an H box. It'll be kind of like, where am I doing that? I think it's in the battle enemy info. Yeah, so it's a button and then there's an H box that we use. This is exactly what I need. I'll be right back. Multiple pots going on the stove. Okay, now can I just repurpose this? I think we'll just, we're gonna duplicate it. So it's gonna be item, it's gonna be item button. All right, stop. It's tickling me. Jeez, getting tickled here. Can't work like in these conditions. Okay, so we have item button. We gotta rename this. Oh, this keyboard's so nice. And it's like the cheapest, Chinese, just like no name brand, and it feels amazing. Longevity, to be determined, TBD. We got name quantity. All right, it's really just the same thing we're doing there, but we're gonna do a different script. You know what? Why don't we just I mean, it's pretty much the same thing. So I don't know if I want to make this a separate thing. Like this enemy battle info, I think we could just call it like item, button with quantity, right? That sounds good. Button with, I don't know. And save that. We're gonna rename this. Alright, so it doesn't have a class name, so we're good. Let's get used to this keyboard. That's good. Got that. And then we can just update, I think, the rect min size. See what happens if we just take that off. Does that? I think it'd be nice if we could just have it grab from that. But I guess that's always just going to fill it, right? So we can test that out. I know it's going to be too wide for the item menu, unless we switch to a vertical box container, which is, that's definitely a possibility. Hey, Robert, do you want to help me out? I'm sorry, I gotta get up anyway. I gotta check this. Ooh! Just need a little drinky. You're working with measurements still today? Glenn's birthday's coming up May 2nd. I think I'm gonna buy him one of these keyboards for work. I think I'll really like it. There's my coffee.
May 2nd?
All right.
Today.
No more gymnastics in the house, honey. Okay. Okay, so what with quantity? Now we gotta get into. This needs to be in here now. Do menu item. Got way too many things open here. Don't need that.
You're ready.
Okay, you gonna hang out in your room?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's put that like right there. You know what? No, let's keep it sorted by type. Targets window can be closed. I'm just trying to close anything we're not really working with right now. So menu item, we're just gonna change all of these to be button with quantity. And I'm just gonna copy that. We're gonna cut. Oops. Well, that's gonna delete my copy, but that's okay. So we can just put that in there and one column. So we're gonna put item name. Oh, save that. Cool. And it looks like. Oh no. Okay, that's my fault. With this setup, we don't set the button name directly or the button text. Okay, so key name. I don't like that. Let's just do this. All right, so we need. Yeah, I think we're going to change it to be like a tall box and see how that works. I mean, realistically, I don't think this has to be as wide now. It might be like 90. Just resize that. So clearly, we got to change up in here. I don't know exactly how we do that. Let's fill, like, just, would that be enough? Is that, no. It might need expand. No, there is a bit of a wrench in the machine. I'm gonna do like 80. And this should update if we just do full rect. No? Does this have a min size? These might have min sizes, so we're gonna do like, yeah, that's more like it. So I think we want you to expand. Yeah, that's the, it's like as wide as we need to be, minimum of that. Do full rect for now, and we can kind of like, right, so that seems okay. That's more like it right there. let's just change that to default to. And so menu item looks pretty good now. There's automatically size to fit the container. But now it's gonna have to be double the height, plus or minus a buffer. So let's try like 112. That's. And we're just gonna take these and duplicate. All right, so we don't need as much space as I thought. Try 100. If you know a better way, please let me know in the comments. I think size flags we want to shrink center. Maybe? That seems good. And then just center this. That's just something I like to do. And we need just a touch more room. Like 106. Yeah. So that looks pretty good. I gotta check my stove real quick. I'll be right back. Whoa, these things are like melting. Okay, we're back. So let's see. This is gonna jack up my GUI until I fix it. Not item options. We want just items. So yeah, I have to totally rework this. Like we can try and run it now. My menu is going to need a custom script for handling these. And so we're going to do, like anywhere we're working with these buttons, it extends from a button actually, so I don't know if we do have to change anything. The disabled, if we disable it, it's not going to automatically gray because we're not using the text, so we have to pass that along. Is there a signal for that? Let's see. Oh, you know what we can do is I think this works. Set disabled. This keyboard is smooth. So it's gonna be and we're just gonna like pass that disabled color down to the labels, which I think would be as easy as we just grab. You know what? Actually, we can just do the whole thing. Modulate. Something like that. Looks good. I think that'll work. So let's run it and just see what the heck happens. Oh, I moved that. That's now. Oops. Let's get used to not having F function keys. Okay, so we. Okay, so. And, all right, so they're updating I don't know what that that item name is though. Might be because the menu setting. Let's take a look at how we're doing this. I think this needs to be set text. And nope. Knit. I'm just gonna have to do a check in here wherever we are setting. It's gonna be like button.text equals, and we're gonna like right here, and it's gonna be a place where we're setting it to the item name. We could be doing it in a different way. I think we have to do like init, and it's gonna be button.init. Actually, let's spell dot. Now we're gonna print that right there. Be right back. Hey, Aurora. Hey, Aurora. How do you want your pasta? Can you come out here? Please.
A little bit of tomato sauce and a little bit.
I don't think I have just plain tomatoes, but I do have the sauce. Is that okay? Let me just put a note up here. And yeah, that's good. So they know I'm AFK. So you said a little bit of tomatoes and what? And corn? Okay.
You have corn?
I do. So we have this. How much sauce do you want?
A little.
You
Like,
can't take a look.
a little bit. That's good.
Now, this is seasoned, but it's not spicy and it's not too strong. Alright, I gotta open the corn. So how much? Can you come here, baby? Want a little black pepper on it?
Not pepper, just a little. Just a baby bit. My mama.
How's that look so far?
Looks good. That smells so good.
Yeah, pepper gives it a little kick. Let's, you know. It's good. Oh, that's good. Are the noodles soft enough? Okay. I'll try to cook them a little bit more for you. All right, she's got food. The cats are like, "Where's my food?" That's all right. So we gotta turn that off. Text. Oh, we're gonna copy that. Why don't you go eat in the living room, honey? You go sit down. No? You don't want to eat like I do over the counter, like a hobo bachelor. What did I copy the right thing? So just anywhere I'm setting text directly, we're gonna in this. I think really init probably no. We're doing item here. And instead of MP cost, we can do quantity, and it's gonna be buttons I here. And so I think after we do that. This is also going to break. You know what I'm going to do? So that we don't have to change that code, what we're going to do is when we do this, we're going to set name to that. We're also going to set text to name. Oops. To name. And we're going to. Let's just get a reference for that. I don't like how this looks. That's alright. So we're going to do that, but we're going to make sure that our self-modulate is always 0 alpha. So what that's going to do is it allows us to use that text variable, but we're just not going to be drawing that that button ever. And so we're just relying on that. And if I go back to here, so these should all be okay. What I wanted to check next was buttons I text, in case I'm doing that anywhere else. So yeah, we're doing it here. Although I didn't update it there, and then that's just commented out. This keyboard is so satisfying. Red switches, baby. Okay, so let's take a look. So there you have it. I think that looks nice. It's pretty streamlined. We're not getting. I have to update the wrap to work with. You have to check if the. Wait, it seems like the bottom's not working. So we'll mess with that. This actually fits really well, but wow, that actually works. I'm surprised how that works that well, but that's pretty nice. And theoretically, we could like, if we can scrunch, if you just this whole thing, like maybe that could be thinner. Well, no, if you have longer player names, it'll mess up, but I don't know. I think that's an improvement. Let's check on the spells. Yeah, so I think that's great. We can get rid of the MP cost because now we're printing it out right here, right? So since we do everything modular, are you okay, honey? Oh, we're just gonna like set cost. I think, does that show it there? Yeah, so we're just gonna comment that out. And run again. Do. Perfect. So that looks good. We're cleaning this thing up. I think the description window, excuse me, should be a bit narrower. But I don't know. And maybe we're gonna do like Dragon Quest does, and we're gonna gray out the whole menu that we're behind, or that we're in front of. And then these, I don't think we want those to be transparent when we're on the map. I just want that for the battle. Boom, 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 boom. You might want to drink some water, Aurora. Can you drink some water? That's what your body's telling you there, I think. And so I think here I'm gonna do export bar. Do you want any more, baby?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Yes, I will.
Make that false by default. So ready, we're gonna do or is that actually on these? Let me look at that scene real quick. That script. So what was window default color? Yeah. Here it's gonna be semi-opaque. I'm just gonna update that. So we're gonna do actually we can do the whole thing. If no, we're not. I don't think we're gonna do that anymore in there. It's gonna be done in here. We can do it right here. And we also want modulate equals if semi-opaque else. So if we open up our main menu again, we should see is at full opacity. And we're not, so but we're in player info cards. That's weird. Am I overriding it somewhere? Oh, we're just doing the menu or the window for it. And this is gonna be, since I need to access it outside of it. Let's try this. So the battle, we want to make those semi-opaque. Right. And the GUI not. Let's see. Oh, okay, weird. Is there self-mod? Oh, all right, we're getting somewhere. It's the self-modulate. If you don't know, modulate affects the calling node and all of its children and grandchildren, anything that's within it. Self-modulate just affects that node, so very helpful to know those things. All right, so that looks good. We have danger turned off, so we're not going to be able to test the battle right now. So we'll just load that scene. And it's like window, semi-opaque color now. And this is battle text. Yeah, that's okay. I keep pressing the wrong key. Okay. Yeah, that's a work in progress. That's a little. I think it might need to be a bigger sprite. Like they might need to be 64 by 64, or is that just too much? So that looks pretty good. Spell. So obviously I have to rework this. It might have to be a grid or a scroll container in here. Yeah, I think we got to do a scroll. And I feel like this description window is just too big. Like most of these are not getting to that. Whoa, cats. They're doing some cool stuff. But we're going to run it anyway. I really like seeing that. It's so much better than like having to move your eye over to the NP cost. But yeah, we totally have to change the size of this now. Jeez, cats, they are going nuts. But I'm going to work on that later. I want to go have dinner. I'm going to go through this encounter real quick. I just want to see the effects. Pew! That looks good. Nice. Yeah. Oh, Mama got wrecked. Poor Mama. Mama got wrecked. Does our run work? Okay. That run needs to go to the front. I don't know why that's not happening now. I think this is going to be called, yeah, set enemy actions, add event. See right here, it should be if front, push front. Right, and then we start that. So I think I just want to debug that a little bit before I log off. So just a quick session. Like I said, I didn't want to do too much today. Just sometimes you want to hop on. Yeah, I don't know why. Okay, so it's not, we're not getting that. We also don't need that, we don't need all of these. And I think that's probably in the menu in here. We were printing that. Yeah, so let's just comment that out. We can save it for debugging. And then we want to get rid of that. And so let's go back to battle. My cat just ran into my lazy Susan. Guess we're not getting weird. Okay, so apparently front is not getting set right. So we're gonna go back to run. But it's true there. Oh, man. Let's test. One. So make sure that this is what is calling that. Do, 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 do. That's so weird. Look, we put true, right, in add event. And we can see that that is definitely, right, we're calling it there. We're not returning because we're getting to here. What the hell? My gosh. Like logically, that does not make sense to me. We're not changing front. What is the deal? That's a new one. If front, like look, well, we just call it there. Let's look at it. I don't want to see these anymore. What the hell? Do I have? I'm just trying to figure out how that could be false. One, two, three, four. That's why. Because there's another freaking argument there. All right, we can get rid of this stuff. And we can go in here. I don't need to see that anymore. And so now we should be running, that text should run at the beginning. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What the dude? I don't get it. Oh, wait. It's because we're sorting it after. So I need to just put, okay, I'm going to note, let's just do it in here. Or need to sort, put run away to the top. Yeah, something like that. I'm going to double note it in here. So we'll fix that later. I'm going to go eat. We'll get back in it another time. Thank you for joining me if you're here.